Hmm? Hmm? Go on, my minions. Everyone feel bad for Megs. This is what she's marrying. I'm gonna wear this on my wedding day. Hello, book dragons! It's your friendly neighborhood mage here, Fiddleless Fiddleless. I have come out of retirement because there is a quest. No, I haven't been on a quest since I trained Merlin, that young little whippersnapper, a couple centuries ago. It seems that the garden mages are out working in the garden and they're making a lot of noise, so I am sorry for the background noise. Did I ever tell you that Gandalf the Grey was inspired by me? I don't know why people talk to me. Now, I did receive notification of this quest through a Twitter bird, but it is the quest for the bookie grail, set by the High Queen herself, Rachael Marie, over at Rachael Marie Book Junkie. Now, this quest will be filled with adventure, mayhem, pirates, dragons. Did you know that I am a friend to the dragon? Although I did have to hunt that one dragon down that one time. He owed me money, I gave him a loan, and he never paid it back. Now, through the magic of the court mages, the High Queen Rachael was able to record her announcement, and I shall put the directions to said announcement in the description box down below. You can check it out and get all the information you need. Now, Fiddleless here has a little bit of a sore throat, and so I thought it would be easier if I spoke with a different voice. In order to transform my voice, I am going to take a sip of my magic potion. Now, my old voice is tired. Retirement does that to you. But let's transform this voice. Oh. First, we will start with Orc Grove. Some say there is no talking to orcs, but a good political relationship is needed. Learn some orc customs by reading a book that is gruesome, gory, or gritty. For this challenge, I am going with The Savior's Champion by Jenna Moresi. This is actually also going to fit the Mage challenge. Our weakness is to read a book that is out of our comfort zone. While I do love fantasy, and I can get behind some gritty fantasy, it's not my favorite genre. Even though I have a lot of fantasy that I want to read that is grimdark. Out of my comfort zone is the gladiator style battle or competition trope, which this has. It follows a main character, Tobias, who volunteers to be a part of this competition that is a gladiator-esque competition. This has been on my list to read for a while. This is actually a personalized copy of this book. I just really love Jenna Moresi. I love her channel. I want to support it. So I'm really excited to get to this. I put it on this list because I absolutely have to read it this month. This is going to be the first book that I read since we have to go in the order of the map. And the High Queen herself, Rachael, put this in her recommendations video, so it was pretty cool that I already had this on my TBR. Next, we will hit Old Pirate Cove. Shiver me timbers, you shall be walking the plank if you don't learn how to sail better. Read a book that takes place, at least in part, on sea. So I have one of two options for this challenge. Once you set your TBR for your quest, you have to keep it that way. I placed an order with the old castle marketplace, the book depository. The book that I placed an order with isn't out yet in the US, but it is out in the UK. I have yet to receive shipping confirmation on it. So if it doesn't ship by July 1st, I'll have to go with the second option, which is why I have two. So the book that I really want to read is a middle grade read. It's called Malamander, and I'm too lazy to get my communications tablet. So I'm pretty sure it's by Thomas Taylor. If it's not, you'll see me correct it with magic right here. I don't know anything about this book. I like reading middle grade reads because they're whimsical, they're quick to read during a readathon, and they just have a level of magic to them that young adult and adult books don't have. The only thing that I know about this book is that it takes place in a sea town. I think it's called eerie on the sea. And I saw some people recommending it for this challenge, so thought I'd pick it up. If that doesn't come in time, I am going to go with Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. The only thing I know about this book is that the main character gets put under a spell and then has to find a wizard to break the spell. At some point, I think they make a deal with a fire demon. I never watched the anime. I don't know anything about this, but it's very good from what I hear. A lot of people absolutely love it. It does look like a thicker book, but the font is really big and spaced out, and it's like a middle grade read, so it's pretty easy to get through. Next, we will traverse to Glimmer. This isle is alight with gems and crystals, one of the most picturesque spots in the High Queendom. Make sure you fit in with a beautiful or colorful book. I mean, with this beard, I fit in everywhere I go. I'm going to read Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson for this prompt. The cover is stunning. It involves magic, sorcerers, a magical library, magical books, just a lot of magic. I think that's perfect for a mage to read. And as you all know, I trained Merlin. Then we will reach the Draconic Isle. Oh my! This island is swarming with wyverns and dragons. Oh, those dragons. Brush up on your draconic knowledge with a book that features dragons. I don't need to brush up on my draconic knowledge because I wrote most of the draconic knowledge that people know. I will be reading The Tea Dragon Society by Katie O'Neill. This is a graphic novel. It's short, it's a quick read, it's very cute as far as the graphics go. It's about these little dragons that have plants growing out of them, and you can take those plants to make certain teas. And then finally, we will reach the Bookie Grail. Here you find a lost manuscript delivered on this forgotten island by a falling star. Read the group book, Stardust by Neil Gaiman. I love Neil Gaiman, and Stardust is one of my favorite of his books. I read it a few years ago and just fell in love with it. I know there's an option to opt out of this book and to pick a different one if you've read it or you've read it recently, but considering it's one of my favorite Neil Gaiman books, I'm very excited to get to it. In true Mage fashion, I have created a TBR for the entire list of challenges, which means 17 books in the month of July. I will have a different video coming out listing those books. I just wanted to focus on the Mage quest for this video. Let me know in the comments if you are participating in the Book Junkie Trials, if you're interested in participating in it, what team you're on, or just what books you're planning on reading in the month of July. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to join the Book Dragon family, go ahead and hit that magical subscribe button down below. And as always, until next time, remember to be nice to yourself and be kind to others. Bye! I'm so stupid. A little bit of my beard hair seems to be on this announcement. Nothing if I'm not a perfectionist. Just call me Levinson in the morning, baby.